Welcome back, miss. We'll just talk about our suicidal thoughts. Do you have any? You've never thought about killing yourself? That's good. I'm not shaming you for it. No. I'm a white woman in America. Why would I? Everything is literally perfect for me. Welcome. Sorry. All you did was pee, and that's the shit on you. Are you here with these fun people over here? With your husband. Beautiful couple. A lot of missionaries. Missionaries are great, dude. I love missionaries. We face each other so we can argue. Doggy, that's when you know you're in trouble. When every position is doggy. It's like you take your dick out, face the wall. Thank you for coming to Christian Comedy Night, by the way. I appreciate it. You look like you met when you were a youth pastor and wait for her to turn 18. How did you meet?
We met at college.
At college. Bolton College. What college?
BYU.
PYU? That doesn't sound real. I feel like you just insulted me in second grade. PYU? Where is that? Pennsylvania?
It's in Utah.
Damn. So close. What part of Utah? Pro. That's where the P comes from.
Yeah.
Got it. Somebody's cracking themselves up back there. Are you surprised that I heard that? Where are you laughing at?
I'll be real, it's because I'm shocked that they met at college, because, like, don't y'all sign contracts that y'all can't fuck?
It's weird that you know that. It's weird that nobody was talking to you, and then you volunteered that information. It's like when dudes are like, hey man, the age of consent in Alabama is 14. How the fuck you know that? That's not the flex you think it is. It's like, I know, I signed it, I violated it, now I'm in jail, dog. I can't live nowhere near the school. You see me on TV, To Catch a Predator season 12. That's right, I was the one who showed up and continued to eat the pizza. Wait, I want to know, how do you know about that? First of all, I didn't even know there was a contract that said you have to sign it and say you're not going to fuck. Why is that? It's not a contract. Okay, well, I feel like we're all on an episode of Better Call Saul right now. This is fantastic. Your Honor, my client has no bitches, if I'd like to start the back argument. He's not fucking without pen and paper, baby. Tell me what it is, break it down.
I'm a Jets fan.
Oh my God. Every time I ask this man a question, I get 12 more questions. I was like, how do you know about the legality of fucking on college campuses? First of all, I'm from Mars, motherfucker. Starts in September 1962, a Tuesday. I just told you to press debit or credit, sir. Okay, you're a Jets fan, so you know how to get fucked. That's first off.
From BYU.
Don't say we, you did not. You were not part of that decision-making process at all. They were not up before draft day. We got to figure out what this statutory rapist thinks before we draft him. Make sure the paperwork is right. Okay, wait, so I'm guessing they drafted somebody that broke the fuck contract. You could have just done that. They fucked the draft contract, and you said...
They broke it too.
Yes. Now we're all going to hell. What did the contract say? Do you know?
Ask them.
I've been trying to get answers for 12 minutes. As soon as we get to the root of it, he's like, what, you think I got fucking answers? I'm sorry, why am I on trial? What is the contract? See, aren't you upset that you peed when you did? This all could have been avoided. What does the contract say? Is it a contract or is it more or less like an agreement?
Yeah, it's more of like it's an honor code.
An honor code.
Yeah, like,
And it
hey,
says,
you're coming here.
you better not be coming anywhere else. My friends are women now, and Tori was over my house the other day after I fell, up my face, and she was like, oh, let me come take care of you. And she sat across from me for like, I I don't know, like 4 or 5 hours we were talking. And then she goes, yeah, I gotta go before my tampon sends me to some kind of shock. And I went, you are never welcome back into my house ever again. She was sitting on my new chair with shorts! Looks like the last chair John Bonet ever sat in. That one was funny. You're just cowards. Too soon. Helen Keller, on the other hand. I like this. They gave me this because they were worried I was going to hang myself. What happened? Thank you. That's not usually why people hang themselves. Or a reason to keep living. Man, I'm in debt. My kids don't love me. My wife left me, but look at these obliques. We live to run another day on the beach. Most people are suicidal, but they deal with it in like normal ways. I love Brent. Brent's one of my favorite people ever. Brent is always just baseline 8, and it pisses me to off. Dude's just always like, good. I want to kick him in the nuts sometimes just to see what he's gonna do. Because he would compliment. He'd be like, wow, you got them both. And he's circumcised, so you know I get some skin. What was circumcised? Did that once with a cigar. I like you guys. You look like you're not supposed to be here. Has anyone ever been to a show before? Hi, Paige. You have a tattoo of me.
Yeah!
Do you have a tattoo of me?
I don't.
Yes, that's why I remember Paige. Well, yeah, I'm on your shirt. Let me see your shirt. That's just, yeah, you come on up here. Sure, come on, yeah, let me see it. It's fantastic. Oh my God, okay, all right, so.
I have gifts for you and Tori as well.
I hope it's a lot of pussy. This was in Long Island.
Yes.
Yeah.
First time we met.
Some of these are very recent. I think I was sleeping in this picture 20 minutes ago. Thank you for coming twice, Ari. That's the most that made a woman come. I appreciate you. I love you. Good. Thank you. Let me walk you back to your seat. I'm a gentleman. I'll just come on over. Not right now. Not in front of. Did you bring it up for everybody else?
No, but I didn't know if you were.
No, it's okay. I'm here. Hey, how you doing? Thank you. All right. Did you sign that?
I'm gonna keep this cup.
You will have AIDS tomorrow. No, I was laughing and choking. I hope you're not a nurse. Are you burning? No, he exploded 20 minutes ago. My mom is a nurse, and the thing about nurses is they never want you to know in public that they're a nurse because they have to help the person. So I remember one time at a show, a person passed out at the show, and my mom just went, I work at a bank. And I went, bitch, that's... Oh my God, not even people who work at banks say that shit, not even in Red Dead. I love my parents, but I respect them least every day. That's a fucked up thing to say, but it's true. I look at them like people. Like, you know how like dogs must look at humans and they'd be like, why am I aging so quick and this bitch is still spry? I have like the opposite reaction with my parents. I feel like I've been young my whole life and all you've done is decrepitate. And make it my fault that you didn't pull out. When you say yeah, I know I said some real shit. Because it's not like Rufy's saying yeah, it's you. And you're like, yeah. I'll go to page 15. That's a joke every dude is trying not to laugh at right now. I don't know what page 15, what, Pornhub? No, I'm not into tentacles at all, dude. You have been out to a show. Has anyone else been to a show? Thank you. I'm not trying to jack myself off. I just try not to do a lot of the same material. And also, I'm a liar at meet and greet lines. I'm like, oh my God, good to see you. I have no fucking idea who you are. It's fuck. I feel bad because like I remember your face. But I can't remember why. I'm like, did you molest me at Camp Natasha in 2005? Or were you at a show in Brooklyn last year? Either way, just give me a fist bump. I don't want to I didn't get molested at a camp. It was at a karate school, which is a weird place to get molested, other than your butt. Did you do it, motherfucker? Yeah! All right, you have one more burst out before you give everyone in here the ick. I would like to say it was funny the first time, but it really wasn't. You seem like the kind of guy who in an argument goes, I don't know what to think, bro. Whatever you do, I guess. Want to watch some more Tate?
Yeah. It's over after this.
You know, you're not winning here. This is what losers say on their way down. It's not over! That's what anime villains say when they melt. This won't be the last time you see me on the series finale. I'll meet you up at Wawa after and fight you for your 16-year-old girlfriend. Them cookie pajama bottoms is mine. He said that, not me. You don't have to translate that. You'll be implicated in the crime. What happened? This is not a Q&A. Well, go ahead. Whatever you had to say, go ahead. I have prepared remarks for people who wanted to.
Man, I just want you to hit it.
Yeah, I think you're gay. I think you actually might be gay. I was joking before. I was like joking, but like, no man has ever said to me, hey bro, listen, I just want you to hit it. Dig my shit in. Irrigate the fuck out of my anus. I'm talking Fertile Crescent in this tank. That's what dudes do when they've been embarrassed. Yeah, I like this. I had a finger in the ass. Now I feel like a scared straight counselor. I used to be just like you. Going to comedy clubs and basements. Till one day a finger went in my ass. I missed it. Hold on, I gotta do it again. I felt like I was sounding like Shrek from Dougie. It all changed one day when a finger, Shrek, listen, a finger went in my ass. You didn't expect that? I've been doing this shit since I came out the womb. I knew what this meant. I used to f my baby brother in utero till I ate him. You don't know where that sentence was going. I'm Matt Rife, by the way. I feel like you activate every 16. Every time someone chews a 5 gum.
I do.
And you have no retorts either. You're just like if ChatGPT loved Fast and Furious movies. It's about family. Why are you standing? You're the same height. I don't know if that's true. You are. I got a lump of coal in my ass right now. That's gonna be a diamond ring for me to give your mother after the show. I'm just having fun, brother. No, I did mean that. I would fuck his mother.
Beautiful.
And I could tell she made a hell of a pretty little mouth on you. You're next. What's your name and was Dad ever around? Because something about this tells me you're waiting for me to throw the ball back. Don't talk over the man with the microphone. Wait.
Hey, hold up. Caesar and his dad was around, and you deserve it.
What? She don't even know what the fuck to say. She went, Caesar? All right, Planet of the Apes, word, goddamn. He had a rap, and he not around. Then she went, damn, what? Are you something versus? Bro, this isn't a wrestling match. Get him, kill him, rip his throat out, eat shit.
Hey, hold up.
No, I control hold up. You shut up. Sit down or I'll kick you out. I can take it for a second. Look, I don't ever... Yeah, you next. Only because I get horny every time you say something. Like, ooh. I gotta fuck a doll from Hot Topic. If this is good enough, it'll go out on YouTube at the end of the year, but it won't be. You even gave up halfway through that one, man. You know what the problem is? It's erectile dysfunction. I just heard it vocalized. Yeah, shit. Wake up, wake up!
I support you.
What? I I know you support me, but try it.
Hey,
I'm not a whore. Who am I, your mother? Look at me. We're gonna talk for a second, because I feel like you don't get a lot of guy time. I'm a guy, you're a guy. What's your name?
Caesar.
All right, listen to you, bitch. When a man who's much taller than you can turn you into a fleshlight and threatens to, shut the fuck up about it. Or I will give you a cream pie fit for a king. Caesar is home. Caesar wants to go home. Times like this, I wish I was a musician. I could say some shit like that and then just play guitar. Just Caesar, listen, you are the crouton in your own salad. You hurt people's mouths, they don't feel comfortable being around you, and you're just crumbs. There's nothing to you. You're stale. Caesar, listen to me. I would say he gonna do this till he tire himself out, but they pumped him full of so much Ritalin when he was 7. I don't think he's ever been hard. Caesar, listen. You have a girl? I was talking to Caesar, Mrs. Caesar. You're scaring the white people to vote for Trump again, dog. I don't like this.
I believe you. I got a girl.
Every other word is starting to make sense. That 2-drink minimum wasn't a threat. Caesar, I tried to kill myself twice this year and I went to rehab. This is the only time I get to enjoy myself. I'll take you with me.
Keep talking.
That's what I do. That's what they paid me to do. They didn't. If they wanted to pay you for your special skill, they would pay you to fuck a monkey. I don't know what else. Hulu gaslights you though. If you let you think you could watch what you're about to watch. You type in a show, they're like, "Is this the exact show you're looking for?" I'm like, "Yeah." They're like, "Too bad, you broke bitch, you can't watch it." And if you were out watching TV as much as you were working, you would be able to afford this. But instead, enjoy this documentary from 50 years ago. And I watched a documentary called "The Building of the World Trade Center." I'm like, oh, they don't know yet. I'm watching it like, no! Don't build a second one! Oh, you guys are fucked! I watched a documentary called Hitler's Mustache. It fucked my whole life up. And now all my recommendations are just Nazi. I want to learn about the Nazis, but I don't want to look like I'm doing homework. Bring women over to watch TV, do Netflix and chill, which I can't afford. I got Hulu with ads. It's all Nazis on TV. It scares the host. I said, fuck that shit. I'm gonna do some independent reading. Bought a book about Nazis. You ever read a Nazi book in public? It's not easy. I live in New York. You know something about New York? A lot of Jews. I said it that way so it didn't sound hateful. Jews. You know? It'd be different. I was like, there's a lot of fucking Jews in New York. I'd be like, calm down, Kanye. Jesus Christ. You ever try to read a Nazi book in public? The only way to do it is to look expressively disappointed every time. You just want to look at it like, I don't like this guy. That joke did really well over here in Argentina. You laugh like a sprinkler. You shouldn't vote. This is a fun Saturday night crowd, man. Last show, they were good. We had more people on the last show, but half of them were pieces of shit. We didn't even fill up the VIP on this show. It's fucked up they sat you behind the VIP. Move up some seats. You're VIP now. What happened?
My grandpa died in 9/11, so if you want to make
Whoa, that was like a little kid. You know, little kids just be saying shit sometimes. It's like they were sitting in VIP. My grandpa died in 9/11. He was a hell of a pilot. Usually like to save that stuff for the end of the show. Assalamu alaikum, I guess. I never forget to stop fucking with me. Grandpa got out just in time. He was just trying to get away. He was like, God damn it, this granddaughter will not shut the fuck up. I'm going to work today. I don't give a fuck. He was on a restaurant and he choked on a roll. So he didn't die on 9/11. He died on 9/11. He just didn't chew his food. He went to Popeyes for a lunch break and was watching the coverage be like, holy shit. I'm sorry for your loss, but it's been 20 years ago. Once the U.S. pulled out of Afghanistan, you should have stopped crying for Grandpa. If we moved on, so can you. You guys want to talk about Palestine? Oh man, no jokes about that. I remember I was 6 when 9/11 died. Both my grandparents survived. I was 6. Every year after that, they tried to get you signed up for the military. Any guys like around my age, remember that? Like, you just have dudes in fatigues, like, all the time in school. I remember one time I went to go get you get like your prison tray of food, right? And on Fridays, you get rectangle pizza. It's like Lego City pizza. And like the Lego set was Orange is the New Black. And I went to go get some pizza, and I got my pizza. Fridays, I allow myself to get a cookie, because we had reduced lunch. Thank you, Section 8. As I got that cookie, some army dude in fatigues grabbed my shoulder. He's like, that's sweet, boy. You know what else is sweet? Freedom. I don't think you're allowed to touch me, sir. What kind of recruiter are you? From the military or from Mr. Epstein? I don't know why I turned into Axl Rose. Welcome to the jungle! We got lots of kids! Heads and shoulders, knees and toes. This is fun. I like you guys. Thank you for wearing costumes. I was gonna wear a costume today. I went to Spirit Halloween. I went to 3 Spirit Halloweens. The lines were like a new Batman movie was coming out of some shit. I said, fuck that. I'm not waiting in line for a costume that I'm just gonna have to throw away when I get to TSA. I was gonna dress up. I have Batman costume that I bought because things have been going well. And I bought it. It had like realistic gauntlets and shit and everything, and I was like, I'm gonna wear that on stage and get no pussy. And then when I was thinking about it, being like, I don't really want to. It's like metal. Like I don't want to bring that shit through TSA. I have to explain to them. It's gonna look like I'm trying to not be Batman. I'm like, I'm not Batman. I know you've never seen the two of us in the same place, but I'm not him. I am traveling with a little boy. That is a separate issue. Don't look at the boy. Look at me. One time I had to fly back from a couple of weeks ago. I lost my ID. When I was flying from New York to LaGuardia, some gate agent was like, yo, dude, I recognize you, man. You that guy who tell women to shut the fuck up online. I'm like, yeah, and then he never gave me my ID back. I didn't realize it until like I got to Ohio. And then I was like, well, I'm gonna have to just live here now. I can't fly back. I was ready to kill myself. Who wants to live in Ohio? I don't do pills anymore, so what's the point of me doing it? That hit hard. Hell yeah, dog. You ain't want to sell the pills. That's what I'm talking about. On my way back, I didn't have ID, and I got to the gate agent, and I was like, sometimes ego is a motherfucker. So I was like, I got a blue check on Instagram. That'll work. I'm like,
Like I go to the gate agent and I'm like, hey man, I don't have ID or anything. I have a picture of my ID. Here's me on Instagram at @JoyBond69. You can follow me. Come through show me. And he was like, I swear to God, the dude just looked at me and went, yeah, bro, I'll follow you. I said, thank you. He's like, I didn't say it was funny. I'm a hater, yo. I'm the one that be commenting, still not funny. I do it when I'm in line telling people they can't get on a plane. Then as I'm in line, like there's like 4 people and they're like, hey man, you're that guy that tells women to shut the fuck up. And then like the Homeland Security agent comes over and she's asking me questions. She was like, well, okay, well, you can fly without an ID. We're just gonna have to call Homeland Security. They're gonna have some questions. You have to answer the questions. If you don't get them right, you're not gonna be able to fly out for another month. And I was like, where the fuck am I gonna fuck it, let's roll the dice. I love the game. We want to put $20 on this game? Let's go. Parlay, we'll get a flight to Vegas. He said, what's your name? I said, Troy Bond. He said, what's your father's name? I said, Troy Bond. And they were like, all right, what's your mother's name? And I was like, Troy Bond. I'm like, hold on, Troy Bond, Troy Bond.
I voted for Kamala. Everyone tried to make me feel gay. Don't clap. I didn't want to. I know, and it does make a difference. Everybody's like, white dudes for Kamala, you gay? I'm like, dude, you voting for a dude. That's gay. Like, pull up your phone right now. Pull up your phone. Look up gay, Trump supporter. That's the first picture that's getting shown. Be some dude wearing a soccer jersey with the nipples cut out. Going like, God damn it, Obama can't ruin my life. Voting in general it feels pointless because it is. But they tell us we got to keep doing it. It's like foreplay, you know? When do I get to see some results out of this? It's a mess. It's a mess because nobody wants to talk about politics with other people. And I know you guys came out here to have a good night away from all that, and I'm sorry. But here's my thoughts about Palestine. I don't got shit to say about that. My agents are not Palestinian. I'll just say that. What are you making jokes right there? I think so. Nubian. Felt like doing a Watto impression for no reason. Yes, they went in there and they took care of them. Who? Not just the men, but the women and the children too. Political violence is not funny. It's hilarious. You have to... That's the only way we gonna break. We in a bitch cycle right now. Have you felt it? You go outside, you go, it smell like bitch out here. It didn't smell like this yesterday. It's like, you know how it's cold right now? It hasn't been cold in 42 years, and we've had every season in 3 days. Shit is just happening, it's happening fast, and we just gotta go home and pretend that shit didn't happen. Yeah, I saw a pigeon get married to a squirrel today, and then they had a deal at Trader Joe's. It was nice. How about you? We gotta like live with so much shit because we have a little flashlight that we look at right when we take a shit. It's called a phone. I knew you guys were confused. You're like, I don't know flashlight. I don't even got no Duracell. Every morning we wake up and we shit and we look at the fucking whatever autistic Darth Vader turned Twitter into. If you have autism, I'm not scared of you. You get close, I'll just do this. You know what's fucked up? What's more fucked up than making fun of someone with autism is when people assume you have it your whole life. I'll be like, why do I like this so much? Yeah, it's the autism, dog. Turns out I'm just weird. I come in sinks. I don't know if that's autistic. I tried to write that shit off like it was autistic. There's a lot of autistic write-offs that don't need to be there. I don't think everybody has autism.
Yeah.
You do. You are not picking up on the social cues part at all, my brother. You're autistic? I'm sure you are. I said, yeah, I know. you! That's what the fuck I'm talking about. Mostly white. Autism is a white thing.
I'm not white.
You're annoying. What are you?
Indian, no Salvadorian.
Oh, so you're the reason that I voted for Trump. Indian and El Salvadorian. I love the Salvadorian people. Look at them. Yeah, so you got fucked up prisons in El Salvador, right?
I don't think so.
Yes, you do. They got rid of all the gangs and put them in one booty house. I watch it on CNN. I work on the road. Sundays on the hotel, I can watch two things. Football. Do I look like a football guy? I don't know what the fuck a fourth down is. That's gay shit in my ears. I'm seeing them do this. I'm like, this is not for me, man. Let's swim or some shit. The only reason I know that is because people think I'm Spanish all the time. People walk up to me speaking Spanish. I didn't know she had to translate this one. But me as a sign language interpreter personally can't stand Spanish people. Always thought the bestly named cleaning product was Spick and Span. All right, turn. Merry Christmas. It was a rough year. I feel like everybody I know had the worst year of their life. And then people who had a good year don't say shit about it. Like, yeah, me too, man. It was... Whew. You ever hear about property taxes? My God. I had to go to rehab this year. It wasn't even my choice. You know how fucked up you gotta be for people to be like, the only way to save your life is rehab? And I was like, well, I could jump out this window. That would save me from this conversation. And my manager was like, if you don't go to rehab for 30 days, you gotta end the tour. And I'll be honest, she's a bitch, but she's not. She's 25. Everything's life or death. If I'd won too many drinks and I shat my pants outside of a church in Chicago and I got into a fight with the Phillies mascot and she had to fly across the country to bail me out, that's part of growing up. I don't care if I'm 4 years older than her. Sent me to rehab. She lives in LA. She flew from LA to New York to send me to rehab. Buzzed the door for like 25 minutes. I thought it was one of those New York crackheads who just buzz your doors forever, being like, shit, you gonna open at some point. And eventually I opened the door and it was her, and I was like, Will Smith, Mom, Dad, how was your trip? And then she was like, we have to talk, which nobody does, theoretically. Like, no one has to talk. So if they go, we have to talk, you fucked up. And you ain't gonna be doing a lot of talking either. You're just gonna sit there and go, I don't know what I was thinking. Maybe I do have a problem. My father had a problem. It was shitty parenting. I went to rehab for 1 day. That's how good of a student I was. They were like, he got it, he's good. He's out here queefing sobriety. How's that look like? It's like two butterflies scissoring each other. You guys like jokes and then you draw a very weird line in the sand. I'll be like, queef, queef, queef. And you're like, I didn't like that butterfly joke. I love the very hungry caterpillar. Rehab, I didn't like them. They were kind of dicks. I didn't like the way they talked to me. They were very strict. I walked in late, and they were like, he knows the rules, right? And I went, he's right here, ask him. Not a good first day in rehab. And I was like, I could do this for 30 days. It's no problem. Then I found out that they piss test you. And I was like, well. What's fucked up about it is they make you sign a waiver that says you won't smoke weed or do anything. I was like, I can go 6 weeks not drinking, standing on my head. That's how my mom did most of her pregnancy. And so I was like, all right, yeah, cool, I can do all that, but I have to smoke weed I have to. You ever wake up and you go, I need to defrost. My defrost is smoking 3 blunts. I'll get so high I'm not even hungry anymore. I'll just be tasting my own breath. I'm like, watching Kathy Lee and Hoda make cake pops or whatever the fuck. I'm like, Not even Kathy Lee, the Bush criminal's daughter. Jenna, yes, yeah. Jenna Bush, her dad was George Bush. And that never comes up on the show. Even on Veterans Day, which I feel like that's the time to maybe say sorry. Like, you know, he lost both of his legs in Afghanistan. Hoda should be like, and how did he do that, Jenna? I'm sorry. That was true, it wasn't funny. But this is true and funny. Rosa Parks' husband owned a car. You're the worst echo I've ever heard in my life. You're like an echo if it was a chihuahua that was left behind as a stepchild. She did, guys, I was there. I saw the whole thing. I forgot what the fuck I was even talking about. They took her. Let's go, everybody! Oh no, come on! It sounds like a deaf autistic convention in here, motherfuckers. Make some noise! God damn it, I know it's the early show and you guys are just waiting for the Viagra to kick in, but give some love. It is colder than your sister's tit in here, and we're in Florida. My balls usually stuck to your balls, dog. It's hot. Act like it. I like you guys. You like the toys in Toy Story when Andy's not looking. You're not active, but I know you're there. I like seeing gray hairs in my crowd. That's how I know Facebook Reels are working. That's my shit. Thank you. I'll see y'all at the Capitol. How you doing, sweetie? All right. People get so weird when you realize you can see them. It's not TV. Without the microphone, it's a room. What's your name? Get my good side. Yes, the one who keeps taking pictures, Peter fucking Parker. Oh, you work here. Oh, my bad. There goes my check. You can come back and take them now. I'm sorry. You just got to be careful. Sometimes people be taking pictures at shows and then I look like I got an extra chromosome and shit. But you got to handle. You guys got a gay governor down here. I don't know if you know that, but Ron DeSantis, that's a very gay dude. And you can tell, one, look at his boots. That's Slay Queen. Look at that shit. Ronald. That's a gay dude. He passed a lot of anti-gay legislation. You gotta be pretty gay if you think about dudes like that. Be like, we're gonna ban gay literature. They can't read it. The pages are stuck together, bitch. What is this? Nobody turns gay from reading a book. Just being like, yeah, I like cock and balls now. Thank you, Dewey Decimal System. Ron DeSantis was like, we're banning gay people. We're gonna ban books that have gay people in it, and we're not gonna air RuPaul's Drag Race. Yeah, I know there's some gay men here with their wives tonight. Thank you for coming. Homophobia doesn't work. They bring all this stuff back from the 80s. Only thing that I saw work was cocaine. They brought cocaine back. Everybody's on cocaine now. And if you don't think you're addicted to cocaine, you are. Like, it's not just a Friday, Saturday thing. Then it turns into all right, just a little bit on Monday to get me through the day. And then Tuesday too, fuck it. Wednesday, that's halfway through the week. Thursday, that's basically Friday. And then you're doing cocaine 7 days a week. But you're not! You're doing Chinese fentanyl. I only said Chinese to spread Asian hate. Sorry. My iPhone about to blow up like it's made in Israel. Too soon! Sorry. Free Palpatine. Thank you for coming to Christian Comedy Night. This is gonna be some Yelp reviews after this show. I can see it in your eyes. My name is Ray Romano. Thank you for coming. Oh my God, Palestine. That's why I like coming to Florida, man. Florida, I got two favorite places to do comedy. I love Texas, I love Florida. And it's two different white people, right? Like, Texas whites are white. Florida whites are pink. That's why there's less racism down here. Pink, you amongst the colored. Welcome to the barbecue, Patrick Starr. And Wakanda forever to you too. I love looking at people sitting in the front too. Everyone gets so scared sitting in the front. Your asshole's tighten. You almost be tightened so much you're gonna be invisible. Where the fuck did he go? It's like going to a petting zoo with no arms. You're like, this shit ain't fun for me. Thank you all for coming. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I hate they always sit the black dudes at one table. All two of you, they sat at one goddamn table. Those are real brothers right there, because they're not here with black women. Observe! One is with the snow bunny and the other one was with a border hopper. What up, baby? Horchata. What's your name, sir? Jeremy. Jeremy. Your parents did the right thing, Jeremy. They were like, no, Jamal ain't gonna get on no job applications. Jeremy. People be confused as shit when they meet you in person, right? Jeremy. Oh, really? You sounded way more lipless over the phone, Jeremy. I gotta be honest, pal. What's your name, sir? Chris. Chris. God damn, I love this shit. And how long have you two, are you two together? Yeah. That's what the fuck I'm talking about. Make a baby, look just like me. My dad is black, my mom is racist. I heard her say the N-word way more times than my dad, I swear to God. And to be fair, he was acting like one. So like, What's your name, miss?
Megan.
What was it?
Megan.
Megan. I thought you said Peggy for a second. I said, what the fuck? They still make those? Are your parents pissed off, Megan? No. Jeremy, have you felt it? No. No. Oh, they, you feel like you're in the blind side ever when you go over? Watch how high you can jump. Jeremy, do it again. And what's your name? Chris. Chris, and what's your name is?
Guadalupe.
Guadalupe.
Yeah.
Did I say that right?
What was that?
Did I say that right? Chalupa. Sorry, that was great. That's our trumpet. We have Chalupa over here. She's supreme. We love it. Guadalupe. How did you guys meet? How'd you meet Chris?
We met. It was kind of.
You sound like an undercover cop. We met. Not at a probation hearing. It was kind of like where?
So we actually were from California, and he.
Oh my fucking God! Okay, I was born right. This whole thing, California girls were unforgettable. Daisy Dukes was there. It's on top. So you in California, and then.
He worked for the Sacramento Kings.
Yeah.
And I also worked in downtown, so.
You just love name dropping. Just Sacramento Kings, name drop, black kid. I got it all. Guadalupe. And then what made you move to Florida?
He now works for FC Naples.
He's like, shut the fuck up, stop telling him where I work. Alibi, bitch, alibi, just say 7-Eleven. You must love me, move across country with him.
For his job, yeah.
For his job?
Yes.
That's okay, all right, that sounds less romantic. That sounds like you gotta take the trash out all the time, Chris. We moved here for your job, bitch. Thank you for coming, I appreciate you. Thank you for coming too, Jeremy. Megan, thank you for your service. I love race mixing, man. That's the shit. That's what they call it down here in Florida, race mixing. It's legal as of last Tuesday. Growing up in mixed parents, I grew up in Connecticut. You know, that's where we created the opioid crisis. This crowd is a little touch and go with the racism jokes. You guys really hate a mirror, don't you? She had to take a drink just to remember when the colored sat in the back of the room. I got Chris on that one. What was your name, miss? Don't talk to your translator. Talk to me. Miss, what's your name? You have beautiful eyes. I gotta stop looking at them because I'm getting hard and shit. Sorry, what was your name? What did you do this for? No, baby. Half black. I mean, I ain't working with what Chris and Jeremy are working with. This is, you know, there's 747s and 737s. That's a dick joke. I'm trying to break the fourth wall with the Golden Girls, and it's not working. What was your name, miss? Jeannie. Beautiful name. I dream of you. What do you... See, you didn't know I'll get that one. Who are you with, Jeannie? Is your friend? Sister. Cool. I was going to make a scissoring joke. Glad I did not. Who's the older sister? You are, Jeannie. So you were like the superhero. You protected her. What was your name, miss? Oh, never mind. This bitch tried to drown me 20 minutes ago. What was your name? Are you on heroin? What's wrong? Jeannie, you fucking up. I'm gonna call you Jamal in 2 seconds if you don't give me a name.
Janet.
Janet. Jeannie and Janet. That's beautiful.
I know the rest of the family.
Yeah, I do, bitch. She said you want to know the rest of the family. Yeah, show me all the lipless people. We've all used the same roll of chapstick since '87. Thank you, ladies, for coming out. Well, what are you working? You retired? What's going on? You fucking retired. What did you do?
I'm retired.
I know. I heard. I'm not retarded. I heard that part. What did you do before you retired? Work. Thank you. All right. We got to repeal the 19th Amendment. I've had it. I fucking had it. Thank you, Jeannie. This is why comedians kill themselves. I just want to let you know. Janet, what did you do?
I worked with those special needs children.
That's why we're getting along right now, Janet, because I'm special needs myself.
I don't like
You worked with them until they told you you had to stop, or you retired on your own? She's like, you gotta stop drowning these bitches, Janet. Shaking is not a form of discipline we accept here. Used to be. Just put them in the classroom with lead paint. They can't get more fucked up. Thank you, President Reagan. What was it? Was it rewarding working with special needs kids?
Look at me. I look great, don't
You look great, yeah. You said, look at me, don't I look great? That was your response to working with special needs. Like some of their specialness rubbed off on you. Look at me, I'm Johnson & Johnson, motherfucker, I'm fine. No side effects, RFK 2024. Teaching is hard enough. Teaching special needs makes you understand why school shootings happen. I get it.
That's regular ed.
That's what happened?
Regular ed.
Regular ed. Yeah. And then there's special ed. And then and autism, I think, in my opinion, is controversial. It's a very white thing, right? Like, thank you. I'm not. No, I'm glad I'm here. I had to learn something. I learned life is suffering, and suffering is caused by craving. So if you don't crave shit, you won't suffer. You just like you ever get the feeling, but you ever got shit so bad your back hurt? That's life. And as long as you don't sneeze and take a screenshot, you just gotta be okay with it. I gotta shit myself, because that's torture. That's life. Life, you find the torture you're comfortable with. I'm good at two things. This and coming in sinks. And I can only make money doing one of those right now. But thank you, that meant a lot. You said that and I got very, it's like when I looked at Jeannie, just like, boing. You sad? Don't be sad. This is a comedy show. Why'd the chicken cross the road? He was gonna buy a rope to kill himself. Because there was a KFC on the other side. He said, sign me up, Colonel. Your nephew has.
Why the chicken crossed the road joke. He's 4.
He's 4.
Favorite joke.
Yes. What's the joke?
We went to the hospital yesterday. He was telling all that nerd.
Wait, he's in the hospital?
No. My sister works there.
Oh, whew, thank God. I was like, damn, this just got even sadder. Why are you here? Your 4-year-old nephew's in the hospital. Have a good time. I'll be back. I'm going to see Sweaty Pete Davidson, baby.
He said, why did the chicken cross the road?
Yeah.
Because.
That's fucking horrible. I know. Tell him to save it for the professionals.
I'm not telling
He's 4. No, that's adorable. What's his name?
Oliver.
Oliver. Oof.
What is that?
As what? Is he gonna have a lot of knuckle sandwiches for lunch? That's what the fuck Oliver means. There's a whole musical dedicated to that shit. You should have named her Oliver. All of the other kids get pussy except Oliver. Tell Oliver I said nothing, because I will go to jail. He's 4. There was a woman here last night who, she was in middle school. I didn't realize that till we were halfway through the conversation. I said, what's your name, Miss Talking? And she was like, yeah, I'm 13. And I was like, that's how many years I'm gonna do in jail. It's like to pause to see who be statutory in this room. How you doing, Miss? You okay? You look like I almost got you on the statutory joke. There's a smile. It's beautiful. I like it. You look like you voted for Reagan 3 times. What's your name?
Salad.
Salad. I'm right here. I could barely hear you. Salad. Like you got your napkin on your legs and shit. You got water. Don't want to stain those black pants, Salad. Is this first? Am I the closest thing you've had a conversation with a black dude? Because if so, I want you to meet my friends Chris and Jeremy. I got a chaser named Megan that'll help soften the deal. Guadalupe might just throw you off. You'd be like, go, dear, go, get the fuck out. Is this your husband? How long you been married?
40 years.
40 years. Wow, you beautiful. That's incredible. He looks like the dude from Up. I love it. The whole time he has it says shit. That's the key to being married for 40 years. Just waiting for permission. And you got the American flag shirt on, sir? Were you in the service?
We already know Chris.
You know Chris? Did you own his grandfather? Yeah, we know Chris. He's one of the good ones. I'm sorry, my bad. How do you know Chris? Are you sure you know Chris? Oh, you know him from the sports club. You guys play basketball together? FC Naples, that's a sports club.
First professional soccer team coming to Naples.
Soccer team, you play soccer? Hell no, dog, fuck that shit. But big soccer fans down here in Naples. Word, I didn't know that. I didn't know any Americans gave a fuck about soccer. That's cool as shit, man. Goal, I guess. You soccer player over here? You just pointing her out and then just silence. Oh, you don't like soccer. You said fuck soccer. What's your sport, sir? What do you like?
Football.
Football. You paused, and that's how I know you got CTE. You played football in high school, didn't you? You said, football! That's his answer to every question. How you doing today? Football! Hold on, football! OJ's son did it. What happened? You have no idea what? Who did it? OJ.
I'm just gonna let you know, he is one-eyed Bob.
He's one-eyed Bob. That's what I call my dick. That's crazy. Like, here comes one-eyed Bob, Hunter Schafer. Oh, you got one too. Ah! You just sword fighting. The force is with you, young Skywalker. I would ask why they call you One-Eyed Bob, but it sounds pretty self-explanatory. You also have one horn and you fly and eat purple people?
I lost in the military.
Thank you. I guess. Which war?
Which war?
Yeah. He's like, nah, man, it wasn't a war. I was on janitor duty. I didn't see the mop. Boom, one-arm Bob. This was during peacetime, motherfucker. They didn't give me a Purple Heart and nothing. They just said, go home, Bob. Clock the fuck out. You are not serving your country right now. How did you lose it, Bob? Can I ask? Thank you for everything, man. You did a lot for this country. I ain't doing shit other than making fun of a disabled vet. I'm just like, look at Bob. Look at me. I got 2 eyes, bitch. Depth perception. Sorry. I saw Stevie Wonder in concert last week, Bob, so like I'm learning how to talk to. Bob, how did you lose your eyes? This is so fucked up. I'm trying to get out of it, but I'm curious and I can't stop making fun of this shit. Your tax dollars at work. Your tax dollars are leading him to be called One-Eyed Bob. Lieutenant Dan, what happened? Fuck Troy, stop it. I'm gonna call you Isaac from now on. What happened, Bob? Did they give you a glass eye at least? Yeah. You ever freak anybody out? You take that shit? Bob, put it away! Oh, no! Oh, shit! Bob held that shit up. $5, who wants it?
This is what your government paid for.
Yeah, hell yeah! Oh, and I just watched him put it back in. Oh. Thank God, Bob. That's fucked up, man. Shit don't even move. You can just take it out, put it back in, like chewing tobacco. They gave him a marble in place of a cornea. Fuck the government, Bob. I know. They realized it was cheaper to worship the vets than to pay them. Mirror. Thank you, Bob. I'll ask seriously. What happened? If you don't want to talk about it, you could just say a Mexican dude did it. Guadalupe, I'm sorry. You work for what?
I was on the aircraft carrier.
You were on the aircraft carrier?
And a tire exploded and hit me in the face.
God damn, it wasn't even like an Afghanistan dude or nothing. It was motherfucking Goodyear. How did you lose the eye? Rubber. I barely knew her. How'd you lose the eye? They were changing the snow tires. Bam! Right in the fucking eye. The key is to not look at the tire as it's exploding. Fuck. Well, at least they paid for the glass eye and shit. Did they fight you on it? They were like, hey, listen, it wasn't in combat. That's on you. Or did you have to be like, no, bitch, you paid for this eye?
I know I'll also have my eyesight, but I only get 40%.
You only got free. They made you pay for 60% of the eye?
Yeah.
That's fucked up, Bob. Let's go storm the Capitol again. We're gonna storm it January, 60% of Bob's eye. Thank you. That was great. What's up, everybody? Oh my God, San Diego, make some noise, baby! Oh my God, that was the most aggressive way anyone's ever brought me up ever. This guy is fucking successful. What the fuck? I love Sarah, man. She makes me not homophobic every time I see her. 2 girls, I'm cool with that shit. 2 guys, get out of here. This is a clam-only broil. It'd be weird if I was like only homophobic for one side. Like no dudes, man. I just want ladies on ladies. I want hockey players only. Field hockey. Thank you guys for coming. This is the second time in 1 year I got to come here. Things are either going well or I have a limited worldview on where I can travel. I love coming to San Diego, man. This is great. Things are a little bit slower out here. The crackheads are better tanned. They're much nicer too, man. Like they'll come up to you, help you for directions. I like it. I stayed at, every time I'm at a hotel, I do one thing. I jack off in the sink. Thing number 2, I turn on the water, I watch it go down. In the thing. That drought is a lot worse every time I come here. Thank you for coming. I would not have come. I love doing nothing. That's my shit. Home is great. Outside is dangerous. That's where wars happen. Every war happened outside. That's a historical fact. Inside is safe. I love being home. I loved COVID. I trained my whole life for COVID. I didn't even know. They said, stay home, save lives. I said, yes, sir. I'm home too much. I got a favorite streaming service. There's people in other countries that don't have food or water. They also don't got Hulu. I do. With ads, you know, you can't flex. And you got Hulu with ads. It's basic economy Hulu. It's rough. Like when you got Hulu with ads, you get 2 minutes of show, 38 minutes of ads. I've been watching Bob's Burgers for 5 years. I'm on episode 4. And the ads, because they know you're broke, you got no money. All the ads are organ donor ads. I swear to God. They're like, give up your heart. It's not a game, bitch. You gotta be careful what you watch when you have Hulu with ads too, because you can't watch what everyone else gets to watch. Hulu gaslights the shit out of you, thinking you can though. Like you type in a show, and they're like, we have this exact show you wanna watch. You wanna watch it? I'm like, yeah. They're like, too bad you broke, bitch. This requires showtime. Maybe if you're out working, instead of watching TV, you can watch this shit. You gotta watch whatever Hulu offers you. You gotta be careful, it fucks your life up. I don't know what the algorithm is, but the algorithm knows me. Recommended a documentary to me called Hitler's Mustache and fucked my whole life up. All my recommendations now are just Nazi, 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 Nazi. I bring women over for Netflix and chill, which I can't afford. I got Hulu with ads. I put on all Nazis. It scares the host. So I said, I was intrigued, so I said, let me buy a book about the Nazis. Not great timing on my behalf. Especially, I live in New York. I don't know if you know this about New York. A lot of Jews, right? Like, I said it that way so it didn't sound hateful. Jews, it's like a fun little slide. Be different, I was like, there's a lot of fucking Jews in New York. You'd be like, calm down, Kanye, what do we do? So you gotta be careful how you read a book that has a big ass swastika on the cover when you're on the train. Like, the only way to do it is to look disappointed every time you turn a page. Like, I'm just like, I don't like this guy. Way to ruin a mustache, buddy. Reading Nazi books confirms something I always knew, that German Shepherds are racist dogs. That's a racist ass dog. Why were you Hitler's favorite? Joe Biden's dog is a German Shepherd. He bit 11 Secret Service agents. Do you know how many Secret Service agents you have to bite for that shit to not be a secret anymore? 11, apparently. It's the same amount of herbs and spices in KFC, 11. And Joe got to walk around the White House every day talking about, hey man, the dog don't bite. He named him Commander. What do you think he's gonna do? Just sit idly by? No, he's trying to join the service. Or like the dog and Joe Biden, some Freaky Friday shit went down. They switched bodies. And Joe keeps biting Secret Service agents in the dog body to warn the Secret Service agents, like, hey, something happened. And like, nah, we like dog brains. That shit, dog brains is passing a lot of legislation. They're racist. German Shepherds are a racist dog. You can't deny it. You ever hear them bark? Hard R every time. And they smile after they say it too, like, If you think all dogs go to heaven, you don't know much about the civil rights movement. But let's just say German Shepherds and fire hoses are going straight to hell. Most police dogs are German Shepherds. Connect those dots. They know 3 tricks. Sit, roll over, turn your body camera off. That's all they know how to do. Right? People see a police dog, they lose their shit, right? I see a police dog, I'm like, where were you January 6th? Why you got your sunglasses behind your head? How you do that when no one comes?